ByteDance, the company behind TikTok, just open source an AI agent framework that can research any topic, write code, create content, and manage its own memory, all autonomously. It's called DeerFlow, and it's free. It's on GitHub right now, and it's trending because it does something that most agent frameworks don't. It handles tasks that take minutes, and it also handles tasks that take hours. The same system. I'm going to set it up from scratch and build a research agent that monitors my market, finds opportunities, and delivers a report every single morning. No code changes, just configuration. 30 minutes. Let's build it. Okay, quick context on why this is a big deal. There are a lot of agent frameworks out there. LangChain, Crew AI, AutoGen. You've probably heard of them. So why should you care about another one? 3 reasons. 1, it's built for real work, not demos. Most agent frameworks show you a cool demo and then fall apart when you try to do something complex. DeerFlow is designed for tasks that range for a quick lookup to multi-hour research project. Same architecture handles both. 2, sub-agents. DeerFlow doesn't run one agent that tries to do everything. It has a supervisor agent that breaks your task into pieces, delegates the specialized sub-agents, and collects their results and synthesizes the final output. It thinks like a team lead, not a solo worker. And 3, it comes from ByteDance's production system. This isn't an academic project. ByteDance uses agent systems at massive scale. The architecture reflects real-world lessons about what actually works when you deploy agents in production. The repo has sandbox code execution, built-in memory, and tool management, as well as skill system, all out of the box. You're not stitching pieces together. It's a complete system. Let's set it up. So what you need is Python 3.11 or higher. Check with Python -s version in your terminal. An API from OpenAI. I'll use GPT-4o for this tutorial, plus a free Tavily API key for web search. You also need Git and Homebrew installed on your Mac. You will need that for package management. You also need Node.js installed for the front end. About 15 minutes for the initial setup. The actual agent configuration takes another 15, total of 30. One important note, DeerFlow 2.0 is a full stack web application. It runs a Python backend, LangGraph, a Next.js frontend, and a gateway service simultaneously. This is what makes it production grade. We'll have 3 terminals running at the end. Step 1, clone the repo. Git clone URL. Step 2, install UV, DeerFlow's dependency manager. On Mac, we use Homebrew. So here we go. Here's another important note. DeerFlow's PyProject toml is inside the backend folder, not the root. So sync dependencies from there. So I'm going to switch to backend, and we're going to do UV sync from there. Step 3, configure your models. Copy the example configs to root. Add this configuration for GPT-4o. Step 4, set up the front-end environment, CD front-end, so on and so forth. Now, uncomment these 2 lines. And that's it, your installation is complete. Before we build, let me show you how DeerFlow thinks. DeerFlow 2.0 runs 3 services simultaneously. LangGraph server, port 2024, the brain. This is where the actual agent AI logic runs. Built on LangGraph, it manages the supervisor, sub-agents, tools, and memory. Gateway backend, port 8000. The API layer handles communication between front-end and the agent runtime. Front-end, port 3000. The web interface, built in Next.js. This is what you see in the browser. The agent architecture itself has 4 layers. Supervisor, which is the brain. It analyzes your task, creates a plan, and delegates it to sub-agents. Then we have sub-agents, which are like research agents, code agents, report agents, specialized workers. And then we have tools like web search for Tavily, file operations, code execution sandbox. And then we have memory, persistent across the sessions. The agent remembers what it learned yesterday. The flow is, you give a task, supervisor creates a plan, sub-agent executes, and results are synthesized, and memory is updated. Simple in concept, powerful in practice. Now let's build something real. We need 3 terminals running simultaneously. Terminal 1, LangGraph server. Let's change directory to DeerFlow backend. And then we can export some of the API keys and the API key so that you can do the job. Note, the -- allow -- blocking flag is required. DeerFlow uses synchronous I/O in some calls. Without this flag, the server will refuse to start. Also note that the backend entry point is src/gateway/app.py, not main.py. Don't let the repo fool you. Terminal 2. Let's look at the gateway backend. You can cd to DeerFlow/backend and then run the unicorn from there. And then terminal 3, frontend. You can cd DeerFlow to the front end and then install the npm dependencies from there. Now open your browser and go to localhost 3000 and let's test the basic research capability. Paste this prompt in the chat. Research the top 3 AI trending tools on GitHub this week. For each tool, explain what it does, why it's trending, and how a solopreneur could use it to build a product. Watch the interface. The supervisor creates a plan, research agent deploys it. You can see the web searches happening in real time. Taveli is pulling live data from GitHub and AI news sources. And there's the report. 3 tools, each with a description, why it's trending, practical use cases, and the business angle for solopreneurs. That took about 4 minutes for a research task that would take an hour manually. But a one-off research task isn't a system. Let's make it recurring. Create a file called daily_research.py in your DeerFlow root folder. Import your dependencies, and here's a prompt. You are a market intelligence analyst for an AI education business. Your daily task: search for top trending AI tools for the last 24 hours. Check AI news sources for major announcement. Select top 3 opportunities for solopreneurs. Delivered a structured markdown report. Create thread, run the agent, save the report, and run it from the backend folder. The agent spins up, searches the web, synthesizes findings, and saves a structured markdown report to your reports folder. Here's the output. And here's the cool part. DeerFlow uses a thread_id as its memory key. Every time you run this with a new date, it creates a fresh thread. Run it for 30 days straight and you will get 30 reports, each grounded in that day's real data. Now to make it truly automatic, add a cron job, cron tab -e, add this particular line. Every morning at 6 a.m., your AI research team wakes up, scans the market, and has a report waiting before your first cup of coffee. DeerFlow's tool system is extendable. Want your research agent to also check your Stripe revenue? Add a Stripe tool. Want it to post findings on Slack? Add a Slack tool. Want it to monitor subreddit? Add a Reddit tool. The pattern is the same. Define the tool in the config.yaml, register it, and every sub-agent can use it. The supervisor will automatically include it when it's relevant to the task. This is how you go from research agent to full business intelligent systems. Same framework, same architecture, just more tools. You might be wondering, why build this when there are tools like ChatGPT or Perplexity already doing the research? Well, there are 3 reasons. Customization. ChatGPT doesn't know your business, your market, and your specific criteria for what makes a good opportunity. DeerFlow task configuration is your strategic brain encoded as instructions. It looks for what you care about. Second is memory. ChatGPT starts fresh every conversation. DeerFlow remembers everything over weeks and months. It builds genuine institutional knowledge about your market. And third is ownership. This runs on your machine. Your data stays with you. Your research isn't training someone else's model. You own the system and the output. Building your own AI agent system isn't just a flex, it's a competitive advantage. When your competitors are copying and pasting from ChatGPT, you have a system that compounds knowledge every single day. That's the game we are playing, building systems, not just using tools. If you want to go deeper on building agent systems like this, not just research agents, but sales agents, content agents, full business automation, we teach the complete methodology. Link in description. Next video, watch the one where I connect AI agents to Notion, Stripe, and Google Drive using MCP. Same philosophy, connect your agents to your real business tools. That one's a perfect follow-up to what we're just building here. Subscribe and hit the bell. New agent builds every week. See you in the next one.